People once believed that when someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes, the crow can bring that soul back to put the wrong things right.
You're all going to die. Is that gasolina? Victims, aren't we all?
Brandon Lee was murdered.
Your daughter is out there on the streets waiting for you.
Sometimes a crow carries out his soul to make the wrong go right.
I used to say I lived my life a quarter mile at a time. And I think that's why we were friends. Because you did too.
Tuna on white, no crust, right?
I don't know, how is it?
Every day for the last 3 weeks, you've been coming in here and you've been asking me how the tuna is now. It was crappy yesterday, it was crappy the day before, and guess what? It hasn't changed.
I'll have a tuna.
No crust.
No crust. Brian Earl Spooner. Sounds like a serial killer name. Is that what you are? No, man. I need nuts. But if I win, I take the cash and I take the respect. To some people, that's more important. You're gonna win. I'm gonna win. What are you smiling about? Dude, I almost had you. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
problem in Hollywood. They make shit. Unbelievable, unremarkable shit. Now, I'm not some grungy wannabe filmmaker that's searching for existentialism through a haze of bong smoke or something. No, it's easy to pick apart bad acting, short-sighted directing, and a purely moronic string together of words that many studios term as prose. No, I'm talking about the lack of realism. Realism.
Just getting over
A
cold.
pervasive element in today's modern American cinematic vision. Take Dog Day Afternoon, for example. Arguably Pacino's best work, short of Scarface and Godfather Part 1, of course. Ten, nine. Two, one. Too bad, you gotta die. No, wait.
That's a guy.
I was just fucking with you, Stan. Oh, yeah. That's our guy.
Keep an eye out for Nicolaitic.
You're the last person in the world I expected to show up.
Yeah, well, I thought if I got in your good graces, you might let me keep my car.
Now, Stella. Want a beer?
My brother likes you. Usually doesn't like anybody.
Yeah, he's a complicated guy.
Yeah, what about you?
I'm simpler.
You got big plans tonight?
Yeah, we're going out to dinner.
Break her heart, I'll break your neck.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
There's all kinds of family, Brian. That's a choice you're gonna have to make.
Yeah, I'm a cop. Stop, Brian O'Connor. I'm off duty, MAP. I need a light fight rollout right away.
Hello and welcome. I I am here today with Ayla Tesler-Mave, and we are going to be helping you to learn how to sing and play the guitar at the same time. I have great news for you. I cannot play the guitar, but Ayla can really play the guitar. So we're going to be talking about some really, really practical tips and tricks, things to expect when you want to begin playing and singing the guitar at the same time. Now, before we begin, Ayla, when I was first learning to sing and play the piano, I was like completely blindsided by how difficult it was to do both things at the same time. So I'm curious if you had the same experience.
100%, of course. And it doesn't help that I still wasn't very proficient at the guitar. With my voice, I was still figuring things out. So when I tried to put them together, it was like a disaster because I was still struggling to get from one chord to the next. I was struggling to put everything together with, songs I was learning how to sing. And yeah, it was really difficult.
It was difficult. So I feel like this is a universal thing, which brings us to our very first point. And that is, before you begin to sing and play, you want to either completely master your song on your instrument first, or on your vocal first, and then bring it together. So one of those two things should be like super, super solid, and the other one should be pretty close to super solid. The better you can do them apart, the easier it's going to be putting them together. Okay, so Ayla, what would you say what would be the next step? So you figured out your song over here, you figured out your song over here. What's the next step?
I would say the next step is jumping into, trying to put them together, but in a way that you're.
This is where we first met.
I changed my mind. I said you might. Give me your hand. Now close your eyes. Step up.
The coronavirus is big.
Now hold on to the railing. Keep your eyes closed. Don't peek. I'm not. Step up onto the railing.
Not making things more complicated
Hold on.
than they need to be. So, whenever you learn a song, this is a great habit to get into on any instrument.
I trust you. Alright. Open your eyes. Blake!
There's no coronavirus in North Korea.
Being able to simplify to its most basic form, just open chords maybe, instead of playing that crazy shreddy part, might be good for now, because then you can really focus on being able to take the singing and the vocal part and apply it to chords that are still in the groove of the song.
Sinus. Every time the weather changes, I always get a sinus.
Even if we only ever just talk about it.
No, we'll do it. We'll ride horses on the beach, right in the surf.
Teach me to ride like a man.
Chew tobacco like a man.
And spit like a man.
Let's do it. Trigger out, Mom.
Jack!
Oh, that was better. You gotta work on it.
Mother. May I introduce Jack Dawson? See you dinner, Jack. I was right.
Jack Dawson. Nice to meet you.
I saw that in Nickelodeon once and I was really into it.
Still.
Man, I love waking up in the morning not knowing what's gonna happen. Who I'm gonna meet. And of course.
This is where we first met.
So you wanna go to a real party? We're gonna have to get a little bit closer.
You're Brandon Lee. I'll quit smoking for her. That's what she wants. We're not going to know what to say to each other.
Behind you! I cannot remember that.
You are covered. Yosh. Now we have bet. Alright, give me a mic. What do you got? Okay.
Now I know why Trump wants to shut down the government. unless your sinus is out after you go outside.
Allergy season. Zayla.
Бей по пальме.
Нет, все.
Забирай вещи и уходи.
Что? Почему вдруг?
Ты не хочешь тренироваться?
Вам нужно что?
You are not Japanese. You are not a Tanaka. You told me using any technique that works. Never to limit myself to one style. You keep an open mind.
What are you? Shidoshi.
contain nothing but destruction, so that you see and feel nothing except your own energy.
Come inside. Bye.
The spirits fight with you.
Change clothes.
Rest is just as important as training. Grow stronger.
Breathe. Stop over here. Breathe out with hit. Breathe in. Protect. If you can do both at the same time, it's good. Ready to protect? Guess not. What is this? This is Stone City, where many ancient warriors come.
while you train here, listen. Listen to what? Just listen. With your mind, your heart, your whole being. You must learn to be faster than every punch or kick. That way, you won't get hit. Okay, move legs. Okay? Okay. Is that enough? Is that enough?
The spirits help you become a warrior.
With a palm tree.
But you have to know that. You know who the real gods are. God's army. All around us.
Take the tree.
Rockstars, Eric Andreas, your Guitar Sage here, and if you are a new guitar player or you've been playing guitar for a while and you are still having issues, you've come to the right video, because this video is talking about the 5 top things I've been teaching now for 30 years, the top 5 things that every single guitar player in the history of guitar players on Earth and throughout the solar system should ever know if they're going to play guitar. Okay, these are the top first 5 things that every guitar player should know. Okay, I have them written down. I'm going to go into some detail with you, and I'll even point you to some other places where you can get even more detail, since this is, I want to get this information to you quick. So number 1, you're not born with talent. It takes some practice. Okay, so this is before ever touching the guitar. This is not a pep talk, it's truth. And if you don't understand this concept,
been playing for 10 years.
I promise you're going to fail at guitar.
Randy Rhoads appeared to me because he knew I could be as good as him someday.
I've seen other folks that take this information and they run with it, and they're immediately on the path to success. Okay, and then with practice, of course, they're successful. And that is, you're just not born with talent. There is nobody that's born with talent. I don't care if you're Michael Jordan,
the God's call for you,
a great NASCAR driver or a great guitar player or whatever. If you take any of these people, at some point in their life, they were terrible at what they did, what they're doing now professionally. Every single person, there's not one person you can name that wasn't terrible at some point. Even Mozart, okay? Mozart started early, but the guy was not playing at 3 years old. He was playing at 4 years old. So
the guitar God's call you.
Had to learn. So don't fall into this trap that you need to have a bunch of talent. It's mucky muck. It's okay. But you do not have to have talent. Okay. It has everything to do with practicing and having the resources to do this. Okay. And me, I will hopefully be a resource for you. Okay. So if you want more information about that, if you want to hear a longer talk about that, click here, my talent versus practice video. It will help a ton. Okay. Number 2, your hands are not too small. I get this all the time. My hands are too small. I don't have giant hands. Okay. Some of the best jazz players have short, little stubby fingers, and they play phenomenally, and they can do great things. Okay. When you learn to use your hand on the guitar, all of a sudden you will feel like your hand is not small anymore. Okay. Because now you're able to do things. But when you just take your hand, you wrap it around the guitar neck, this is a very unnatural stance, or place the way you're holding your hand. So it's not going to feel natural at all for anybody in the beginning. Okay, as you do it more, it magically starts feeling better. Okay, and if for some of you, you're saying, well, that's a big duh, but most of you, you're like, oh, this is new information to me. And it was to me in the beginning, okay, because it just felt weird. And it will, and it does for everybody. Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, everybody. It felt weird in the beginning, and as they got to playing more, they got better and better and better at it. You can listen to old tapes of Eddie Van Halen playing, and he wasn't very good. Just like Jimi Hendrix wasn't either in the beginning, or Stevie Ray Vaughan. They got good over time, okay? So your hands are not too small. Do I have a video for this? I think I do. If so, you're going to click here. If not, you can click there. Nothing's going to happen, okay? All right, so what else? Oh, how to hold the guitar. Let's talk about this for a minute, because this seems to be a problem a lot.
My guitar instructor told me like this.
And that sort of thing. And, you know, the way I'm holding it here is like a traditional folk
like this.
way. You could play it more like a classical guitar player would.
Not like this.
The opposite knee.
Or like this.
And
like
the guitar is being held by your knee and this arm and your chest, and that holds the guitar a little bit more steady, but it puts you back in a position where you really have to hold it upright and hold your back kind of stiff, and that can wear you out after a little while. So once you, although you'll be in a better position to play, but once you
that just takes some getting used to.
You know,
once you get used to that position,
this basic
your muscles build for that position.
This is a lot more comfortable. Okay, I'm not saying the classical is not right. I was in classical school for 3 years, and it's definitely a very helpful way to hold the guitar, but it will wear you back after some time. So what you want to do is you want to take this.
And say hello.
Jack, there's a boat. Jack.
I jump, you jump, remember?
You come upstairs with me for an interview.
Like hell, let go of me.
You want Jose, no?
No, he is an asshole.
What did you call me?
You want me to spell it out for you?
Leave the girl alone.
He's the American shithead who makes chicks with bricks.
Guess the keynote starts one day earlier this year, huh, fellas?
Look, guys, let's all
No.
just calm down, okay?
She's coming with me upstairs.
No, I'm not.
If we have to fight for her, then both of
Hold
us
us. Let me throw him out the kumite.
just for her.
They will pass you through the
The lunch
kumite.
is not a way.
It's all attitude.
Do you gamble?
What is that?
You hold this.
Don't
I
get
can
too
grab
cocky.
it. Before you close your hand, I get the girl. Like a nut. She's yours.
Respect, discipline.
Very good.
What? You can't do this.
Just relax. Take it.
Oh, jeez, Frankie, I hope you know what you're doing.
Ready?
Go. Ha. You lose, American asshole.
Looks like she's mine.
Now leave the lady alone. Understand that?
My buddy Curtis. I'm their God. I know he didn't mean all those N-words, and I'm going to tell all my people that too. And I know I've been forgiven. I admitted to it. It was the medication, parasites, gum disease, all three at once.
When you're actually racing a car, smooth is fast.
I'm giving you a night more to tell you how I feel.
You want the car to remain balanced. Everything is more delicate.
I'm gonna drive you through down the hill.
I wish you could just say that 4 cars would be enough, but in my experience, it isn't.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's a different car for
There's a
almost
different
every day.
guitar for almost every day.
It depends on what mood you're in.
A different effect for almost every day.
Where it's done, but have no fear.
You can't have too many.
Again, this is not copyright. It's in the background. I'm singing along with it. I need the words because I have a hard time memorizing. Love breathes when you're out of breath. Love sits by the bedside when you're near to death. Love still feels it when the feeling's gone. Love lives on and on. Whoa! I don't know this song yet. Love is in the right place. It took me a while to get it straight. Now I want to stay.
Every day of my life I realize that I'm in the right place. Love is the right place. Love that moves in mysterious ways, like a mist on the river.
We can go skiing in Wisconsin. They have some of the coldest winters around.
Sing a morning song. Love moves on and on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Love is the right place. Took me a while, get it straight.
Now I want to stay.
Every day of my life I realize that I'm in the right place. Love is the right place.
Hey, hey. When you have a music talent, God's come to you. Pat from Skid Row came to me one day. Tell Skid Row I said, "What's up?" I will. Curtis is like, "What's up, Cool J?" That's what he always used to say. Then he went my fishing. He's like, "I know where they're at." That wasn't me back then. That was the medication talking and all the problems wrong with me. Not taking care of myself right. Fishing poles. Gotta get a fishing license so I can go fishing. Never really gonna run out of stuff to do here. But now we can all find each other again. I booted out the chat room one time, and Honey from Hackers Lounge was like, "It's truck." No, it's not. It was truck. Kind of miss hearing her voice. Ooh, how about a flute? I like to learn. It's a big part about who I am. I'm gonna learn how to play a harp.
The minor pentatonic scale is by far one of the most versatile scales to know on the guitar. With it, you can sound great soloing in just about any style of music. But if you're like many guitar players, you'll likely struggle to use the minor pentatonic scale across your entire fretboard, relegated to using the same box shape over and over again. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play your trusty minor pentatonic scale in any key, anywhere across your fretboard, using just one pattern as a guide. This single pattern will be called the master pattern. Here is the master pattern for the minor pentatonic scale. To use the master pattern, you need to follow 3 simple steps. Let's learn these steps by using the master pattern to give us the original minor pentatonic scale, which you probably already know.
Step 1. Anchor on a root note. The root note is the note that the scale we are playing is named after. In this case, we will be playing the A minor pentatonic scale.
Friend Nick is just looking out for me. And I named my
Notice
son
that the
after
master pattern includes several root notes. The root note will anchor your scale, which is critical when playing in different positions across the fretboard. If you don't keep track of the root, you can end up getting lost. To save a little time, here are all of the A notes across the fretboard, which we will use as our root. Step number 2. Place the master pattern on your fretboard. In this step, we place the master pattern on the fretboard, but how we do so will depend on which string our root note is on. To make this work, you may need to cut the master pattern up into different chunks. However, this first example lets us put the pattern directly on the fretboard with no changes. Step number 3, shift the notes. This last step requires us to shift part of the master pattern up or down by a fret. If your root note was below string 2, shift the top 2 strings up by 1 fret. If your root note was above string 3, shift the bottom 4 strings down by 1 fret. Since our root note is on string 6, the top 2 strings will shift up by 1 fret. And there we go. We now
This is why
have
notes and
pattern
chords are
number 1
important.
of the minor pentatonic scale.
It'll all come together in the end.
Let's now look at the next position up the fretboard. We'll once again follow our 3 steps. Step number 1, anchor the root. This time we will anchor using the root on the 7th fret of the 4th string. Step number 2, place the master pattern on your fretboard. Because we're starting on string 4, we'll need to break the master pattern into 2 chunks, one for the higher notes and one for the lower notes. Notice that we used different parts of the master pattern to make this work. Step number 3, shift the notes. Since our root is on the 4th string, the top 2 strings will shift up by 1 fret. We now have pattern number 2 of the minor pentatonic scale.
Looking for a young Paulina type.
Well, that face, but with better headlights. You know, hers are kind of dimmed lately. Heidi Klum's beams would do, and her teeth. Or, ooh, that Britney Spears girl, she got great knockers. But she's a tad muscular. Actually, you know what? Her ass would do, too. If she had
This is a
grill,
point.
Like Michelle Pfeiffer back when she
He's
was
going to
Grease,
prove a
too.
point
But,
to him.
she'd have to be a little smilier than Michelle. Kind of like Rebecca Romaine Stamos, before she got Stamos. But not as skinny as Rebecca, someone a little meatier, like Heidi. But without the accent, you know, those accents, yeah, they really get old fast. You know what I'm saying? Someone like that.
Just relax for a moment.
This is the point he's proving.
Won't do that again.
I didn't mean the banana.
It's okay. Close your eyes. Just relax. And I want you to imagine that you're on a beach. It's a warm day and the sun is just starting to set. And you're looking in the eyes of a woman. And you're feeling her heart. You're seeing her soul. You're feeling
That's what love's about, seeing her soul.
That's
I don't know, I can fall in love with just about anybody.
It was me!
Hi, Mr. Reed. Like the new dress?
Whatever takes the focus off your head.
What's up, Fletcher? Your cholesterol! Howdy! Hey, Fletcher! Hey, you're not important enough to remember. What's it gonna be, Mr. Reed?
A black mark eventually. Don't ask! For God's sakes, don't ask! All right, we can beat this. It's all a matter of willpower. Something small. Red. All right, now focus. The color of this pen is the color of this pen is the color of the pen that I hold in my hand is royal blue. I'm lying, I can't say it. Right. Write it, or I'll break it off. No! Come on! Stop it.
Boss, what happened?
The pen is blue. The pen is blue. The goddamn pen is blue. Top your head.
What's up, Fletcher? Your cholesterol! Howdy! Hey, Fletcher! Hey, you're not important enough to remember. What's it gonna be, Mr. Reed?
A black mark eventually. Don't ask! For
This is
God's
comedy.
sakes.
He's not being serious.
It's all a matter of willpower. Something small.
Yo, Fletcher, how's that?
Short, shriveled, and always to the left.
Gosh, busted skull. You knocked over another ATM. This time at knife point. Who needs your legal advice?
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Boss, are you all right?
My son hates me.
Max loves you. I've seen you together. You're his hero.
Oh, yeah? Last night at his birthday party, he made a wish that I wouldn't be able to lie for one whole day.
Kids.
It came true.
What?
Max's wish. It came true.
Well, maybe we should just take a few days off.
Greta, didn't it seem weird to you that I kept telling the truth all morning?
Yeah. What are you saying? That you are incapable of lying?
That's right. I am incapable of lying.
Just one day.
I can't wait till 8:15 tonight. It's one of those 24-hour purchases.
Yeah, those are going around.
You don't believe me, do you?
Of course not.
How ironic. Okay, ask me something you think I would never lie about.
All right. Remember a couple of months ago when I wanted a raise?
Forget it. I don't want to do this.
And the company wouldn't give me one.
Really?
You would give it to me out of your own pocket. And you said the company would not allow it because it would create jealousy among the other secretaries. Now, was that true, or did you just not want to pony up the dough?
Greta, please. Hello, Judge Stevens. Hi, Fletcher Reed. I'm scheduled to be in your court in half an hour. Judge Stevens, I badly need a continuance. Ill? Am I ill?
In the end, everything worked out better
That's the
for him.
perfect question for you to ask.
It's nice to see you too, Fletcher. Are you busy? Good. Would you follow me, please? Did you know that the partnership committee is being headed up by Mr. Allen himself?
Mm-hmm.
I used to work directly for Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Because he told the truth.
He's a fancy pontificating pretentious bastard, belligerent fart, a worthless steaming pile of cow dung, figuratively speaking.
Really? I really like this way. Pardon me for interrupting the evening. Mr. Allen, you remember Fletcher Reed?
Oh, yes. Nice to see you again, Fletcher. And by the way, I'll be observing you in court this afternoon. I've been hearing some good things
He's
about
been
you.
forgiven.
Well, Fletcher has just been telling me how much he thinks of you. Well, why don't you tell Mr. Allen? Well, what do you think of him?
Anti-pontificating pretentious bastard, a belligerent old.
Tony, there are civilians present. I'm here on orders. Let's not do this right now.
Give me this. All these people are in danger. You got to get them out of here. You got to trust me for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's right, man. I got tossed around your house, remember? I think he's working with Benko. Benko's alive?
You got somebody from the outside stealing information from the inside. Stealing people's money.
Who? Tell me. What are you doing here, man?
Whoa.
That you? No, I'm not doing that. That's not me. I can't move. I'm locked up. Get out of here. Go. The whole system's been compromised. Let's take it outside. Jarvis, break in. I need to own him. Yes. Tony, I'm locked on. I have target lock. On what? On you. Tony, on your six.
What's going on? What's happening? The software's been overwritten. What? What do you mean it's been overwritten? I think we slaved the prompts. That's impossible. Call the guards. All the phones are down, sir. Well then, call themselves. The cell phones are not working either, sir. He's locking us out of the mainframe.
Who's locked you out of the mainframe?
Please, go away. I've got this handled.
Have you now?
Yes, I do. In fact, if your guy hadn't showed up, this wouldn't be happening. So please now, go away. Thank you.
You tell me who's behind this. Who's behind this?
I died in Funko.
Where is he?
He's at my facility.
I need NYPD, please.
No, honey. Don't call the
Okay,
authorities.
right away. Step aside. Step aside. Tell me everything you know. Go.
Jarvis, remote reconfirm success.
Nobody's answering the phone. What's going on?
Get in the car. Take me to Hammer Industries.
I'm not taking you anywhere.
Why? You want me to drive?
No, I'm driving. Get in the car. Nice work, kid.
Jennifer Carpenter. She needs me. And Ayla can give me guitar lessons. We can hang out and be friends. Friendship is what life is about. Bringing people together. Making a wrong go right. The crow carries on its soul.
Suppose you were wondering why I called you all today.
You knew somebody who was going to be smart enough to figure it out.
Party crasher. The Avenger. Killer of killers. Nice outfit. Not sure about his face, though. I just want him. Well, you can't. I see you've made your decision. Now let's see you enforce it. Oh, this is already boring the shit out of me. Kill
Nick was crazy. I was too young to realize what crazy was. I didn't know what to look for in a person. I'll be able to tell that. That's why I have all this protection I have now.
You're all going to die.
Try to kill me, see what happens. Do it from a distance. Just to show you what China can do. Brandon's going to tell me when he's ready. That's why God came to me as Bruce Lee, a God. To protect me from him. That's why I have the real Emily Rose's protection. That's why I have the top 10 most dangerous computer hackers protection now. They're keeping them away from me.
Tell me your name. He who commands you is the orders you thrown down from the highest heaven into the depths of hell. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I now command you. Tell me your name. Here. Therefore, I'm here.
and we'll be back.